Hey, my name's Billy.
And I'm Sarah.
This is our boy Forrest, and here's a virtual tour of our converted all-wheel drive Chevy Express that we named Odie. So for the roof rack stuff, we had like a 3-bar system to distribute the weight, and then use some L brackets to put on our Smittybilt awning, which is great for getting some shade on these sunny days. So on this side of the roof rack, we have the Akima that fits all like our ski gear, boots, spike paw, tennis rackets, other like sports gear stuff. And then on top of that is our 160 watt Renogy Flex solar panel, which is what we use to charge up the generator inside. And then that whole thing is waterproof, so all the gear in the Akima stays dry. And then we access it using the Illuminous ladder right here. And then in terms of what powers everything that we use, our computers, the cameras to recharge, our phones, and then what the fridge is plugged into 24/7 is going to be this Goal Zero Yeti 1400, which holds 1500 watt hours. Charges right off of the solar panel that's hooked up on top of the Akima, and then also the option of plugging into like a wall outlet 12 volt to recharge at any point.
So here we have a Thule swing arm for the bikes, which holds our 2 REI bikes. And then we have a jerry can box from Illuminous as well. This is our rinse kit, and we use this for our showers. And it's a simple pump pressure that actually is like a 5-minute shower. Here's our swing arm for our tire carrier, and you just unlatch it and it swings out.
And this is also where we put our propane grill right here. And this is what we actually cook most of our stuff on, along with like coffee and whatnot in the mornings. So one of the first things we did when we got the van was put a 2-inch lift on it for clearance, and then added on the BFG all-terrain KO2 tires, which have allowed us to pretty much go anywhere we wanted along with the all-wheel drive, with whether it's snow in Colorado or sand on the beach or like dirt and stuff as we find camp spots in BLM land. It's been pretty great. Then we obviously did a new paint job, did some cool stencil work, and then used Herculiner bend liner stuff on the bottom there, and added the fender flares to just block any rocks from chipping the paint job.
So these blackout curtains for privacy, and then also for weatherproof, because there's insulation inside of them. This is Force's area for his leash, his dog bowl, and some cleaning supplies for him. On the doors, I weatherproofed them with the same material as we used for the floor of the van, and then I outlined it with wood clay.
Fridge, and where we keep like all our food and stuff, we use this Cosway one. It's pretty awesome. You can keep the temperature at whatever you want to set it at. You can have it at freezing, or I think we set it at 37 degrees. Able to hold like a week's worth of food at any given time. Then as we move over, here's Force's kind of drawer here where we keep all his food, treats, etc. And then actually this is our foldable camping toilet that we use whenever we're like super backcountry. Locked up with these kind of fence things just while we're driving, they don't blow open. And then up here is our roof vent. It's the Max fan, which we use to cool the place down anytime we're in like super hot conditions. Actually works super well. It's by remote as well. And up here we also have some storage for putting pans, other things, other food that we use. Trash, we use this bear canister actually. It actually works pretty well for when we're backcountry and need to just kind of scent proof the entire van. And then with the flooring that we have, it's actually super easy and convenient to just sweep up and dust out any dirt that us or Forrest dragged in here. For our sink here, have 2 7-gallon tanks for clean water, so 14 gallons total, and then a 7-gallon gray tank here. Super easy to take in and out, so when we do get to dump stations, just easy and convenient to dump that stuff out. All works off of a Whaler pump here, so you pump out of these pipes from the clean water into the faucet here, and then that dumps right back into the gray water tank. Instead of paying a bunch of money for an actual sink, just bought a stainless steel salad bowl from Target for a couple bucks. A bit extra shelf room for like coffee essentials, and then like cleaning stuff when we do dishes. And then also right here we got the climb rack fingerboard for pumping out a couple couple pull-ups and it's here. But in order to change this into a table, just flip this guy up. There's 2 latches here, and this guy comes right back up. Lock it in place, and then super easy, just sit. We've had meals in here. We've done a couple online classes on here, but super easy and convenient to switch back and forth. Transitioning it from here, super easy, quick. Just fold the table back down, lock it in place.
Okay, so after you push it back down, then you can convert it back into a bed where you put the middle piece back in, kind of just like a puzzle. Take this piece out that was the corner counter, and then you put the 2 small cushions back in, and then it's the bed. So we can use this little cubby area as extra storage, and then also underneath in those 2 boxes we store our plates and our pots and pans, just in these boxes to keep everything clean. And then up here we can put our cell phones, we can put iPads, we put our books in here when we read it. And then behind me you can see there's more storage space for other things like extra chargers that we'll need, and tea. If you remove this cushion, and if you open this, this is my side of the U, and it holds all of my clothes, all 4 seasons, and I store them in packing cubes to make it more organized. And then behind me on the back end of the U is where we store all of our camping gear to the left, and then to the right it's just extra blankets for when it gets cold out. We have our extra rope for climbing, our tent back here. If you wanted to put it down, so I hold it up with one of the cushions, and then to just close it, you close it, and then you elongate the cushion, and then it's all back. And then this side is Billy's side, and it just mirrors my side.
So that is Odie, our little house on wheels. Hope you liked it.
Yeah, DM us if you have any questions about any particular area.